lives. We're up here in the country. And we're going to be loading up a bunch of chicken up here at one of our faithful Israelites' business. They have a store up here in this rural area of Kentucky. See how rural it is? There's small businesses and stores. So we're up here with Brother Chris, and we're collecting some chicken. Hallelujah. Glory to the King. Getting it at a pretty good price too. Shalom, shalom. All right, we're at an undisclosed location somewhere up here in Kentucky with the homestead community of Brother Chris.
Shalom.
And family. Some more Israelites right here. And there's Elias over there, of course, everybody know the old shoe. But check this out. They got black bass, bluegill, crappie. Looks like, I see beehives over there.
Sheep over the hill.
Sheep over there and a greenhouse. Is that the greenhouse, Chance?
Yes, sir.
We're going over there, right? Got a greenhouse over there. And, of course, Chance, what did you grow this winter?
Spinach and lettuce. Broccoli, carrots, beans.
Broccoli and carrots. And boy, he done put on a few inches his last few years, ain't he?
Yes,
He's stretching out on us.
He's catching me.
He's catching,
Yeah,
ain't he?
good,
Catching. Got some wood in the back right here. Say hi to the sisters, y'all.
Shalom. Shalom.
All right. Let's go over here and look at this greenhouse.
And then there's a mulch area and beds over there.
All right. And, of course, here's the chicken coop right here. And then there's the mulch area. And then we had some Israelites buy some land over here adjacent to them, which is going to spread it out. We got a little bit of work to do there. Dozer work, backhoe work, to get the land going good. I like this pond. I do. I
She's
like
deep.
Really?
Yeah. Got her down about 16 foot.
That's pretty deep. At least the fish will be safe. The water won't turn over.
Yeah, it's
You know what I mean?
And all the stumps, all the woods that came out of there, all the stumps are in the bottom.
Oh, really?
Crappie. Yes, sir.
That's good. That's good. That's a good idea. Oh man, look, I got some grapes too, huh?
Grapes, blackberries, goji berries, blueberries.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. Good old country life.
And then we've got a raised bed of strawberries back here in the back corner.
That's good.
And then we've got all of our apple trees and peach trees that we're growing
That are right over here.
getting those pruned up for the year.
Well, hallelujah. Lord to the King. Rena's catching ducks.
The female duck lays 2 eggs a day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 2 huge eggs a day. Got me.
How many eggs y'all getting from chickens?
I'd have to ask Tina. They're starting.
6 to 12.
That's good.
Yes.
That's plenty.
And then she does 1 to 2 a day. So it's pretty good for one duck. This is Mr. Duck. He's my buddy. I like him.
Your buddy.
2 years you've never seen Tina doing that.
Oh, no. Marina's catching them all. Boy, down there where we had them things wouldn't be alive right now. All them predators down there. All right, we out here now on the land where Brother Joe and Sister Kelly purchased. We walking your land. We trespassing, Brother Joe. That's what we doing. We trespassing. We just kidding, just making a funny here, but it's a wonderful thing. It's a beautiful thing that Brother Chris and them got going on up here. A beautiful homestead. Now this is what I will call a real homestead community, and the reason being is because they have everything on the land that they need, and they're continuing to keep expanding as well. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. What are you doing, daughter? Walking, seeing what we doing. You probably chase snakes and everything else, don't you? All right, hallelujah. Yeah, it's up here. It's just as wet up here as it is down there in Tennessee. It's bad where we at too. What kind of sheep are those? Katana.
They naturally shed in the summer.
So you don't have to do it yourself?
Yes, sir.
You don't have to cut them?
Yeah, they're just mainly strictly for meat.
Oh, lamb chops.
I'm ready for some lamb chops.
Yeah, we'll be getting some more and fencing off more of the property. And
Bunch of frogs back there too.
You wouldn't believe how loud that pond gets in the middle of
yeah.
summer. It's like jet engine of
Bunch of
frogs.
monsters.
Isn't that beautiful homestead? Look at that homestead. Isn't that beautiful homestead? And like I said, we got some saints that's purchased some land from Illinois right over here, adjacent to them, to actually spread it out more. And plus, it goes way back here, way back there. Good 14-some acres in all. That's not. Is that including Joe's and Kelly?
if with chances,
Yeah.
and if we pick up the other piece, it'll be about 27.
About
acres.
27. That's a lot. And there's a pathway right going back through there. Man, that's a lot. There's a whole bunch of stuff we can do right here. Well, you know, when you think about, y'all heard about the shooting, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Down in, and of course they got the. I'm seeing y'all. Y'all sure y'all been watching my videos.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
My opinions on, and now, hey, I was talking to Elias coming up here, and one of the things I said was, it says, man, isn't that something? I sound like a very wise man years ago when I told people to get out of the cities and get your children out of public school and start homeschooling.
Yes, sir.
Now, the one thing about it in rural areas like this, we don't have to worry about no school shootings. It's always in the cities. Always in the cities. But who am I? What I know? You know what I mean? Always. In Florida, you seen the gun violence in Florida?
Oh yeah.
Just go and do a Google search of the gun violence in Florida just in the last 8 years. It's off the chain. It's bad. It's bad. All right.
It's been an absolute blessing to have Sister Tina homeschool our two youngest and get them out of that situation.
Whew.
I mean, Chance, his last year, we reported teacher watching porn in the classroom.
Yep.
And he's still there teaching. He got caught twice in the same year, and is still there teaching.
See what I'm talking about?
Mr. Pate.
And y'all want to keep y'all children in these damn schools where these witches are and these pedophiles and these people on. Oh, it's just disgusting.
Yeah, we filed a report with the sheriff's office, and they did absolutely
Absolutely
nothing.
nothing.
And I provided them 9 different people that witnessed. So yes, sir, we are blessed to be able to have
Didn't sound so good, like a good idea at first, though, did it? It makes sense now, don't it?
Yes, sir.
They ain't got more time to spend in that greenhouse.
Yes, sir.
Hallelujah. Boy, y'all got some. Is that y'all chopped that tree down?
Yes, sir.
Man, look at all that wood. That's some more wood.
Get up there and see how big around that tree is.
I see it. Look how big that wood is. All that wood. All right. Anyway, bless y'all. All right, now we're inside the home of the house of Chris, and he's going to explain to all of you Israelites out there this step system that he has here in growing some greens or something juice with. What do you call it?
It's called a fodder system, and the idea is to get away from feeding so much hay and be able to offer our chickens and our sheep greens.
Oh.
And then what we do is we start. We're weighing out different amounts, trying to figure out what the optimal amount to put in. But basically, what you're getting is about a 6-fold return. If a chicken, feeds on these wheat berries, they only get 30% of the nutrition.
Right.
But if you germinate it and get it to even this stage, then they could process and get 80% of the nutrients, and the protein jumps up to 16%.
And then, not only that, they won't eat as much.
Won't eat as much. They're getting fresh, clean food, and then we offer this to the sheep. And they come, they'll follow you all over the property if you got a piece of that in your hand.
A piece of that in your hand, huh?
sir.
It's over with.
But basically, these systems, if you go online and try to buy one, it's going to run you about $500. We've got about 170 in it.
Just building it yourself.
Building itself. What I have is a tote full of water, a little 12-volt pump that plugs into the wall, and then behind there, I've got a timer that's set to run for 5 minutes every 3 hours. The water hits the top tray. It has holes. Everything's tilted back and forth, and then the water works its way through. So every 3 hours, it's getting water. We pull the side out, feed it to the sheep and chickens, and then turn around and reload it with more seed.
Beautiful.
Now, if I get both sides going, I have the potential of growing 35 to 40 pounds of fodder and having that every day. So right now, we're getting about 16, 18 pounds of fodder. And then the plus side on that, a bag of that grain is only $8.50
You get it from the co-op.
for a bag of wheat. I put away a few 100 pounds of wheat. We have a grinder. We can grind our own flour. We can feed ourselves if things ever got hard, a catastrophe, whatnot. We can feed ourselves and our animals.
Yeah, you sure could.
So
How many cuttings you get off this?
oh, we just take the whole thing, roots and all, and go
Oh,
feed
you
it
take
to
the
'em.
roots and all?
Now, Chance and Brina likes to
Like
pull
to cut
this
the
stuff.
top and then let it grow up again?
No, we feed the whole thing and then replace it with seed.
Okay.
And then Brina and the children, they're always getting in here and eating.
You eating animal food?
We are.
It's good, huh?
Guilty as charged.
Still come from wheat, don't it?
Would you say this tastes like watermelon?
It tastes sweet.
The first few days is like watermelon, and then it turns into almost a salad tasting, a lettuce tasting food. And Brina's always running around with this in her mouth. So
It's good, isn't it? What y'all got started over here?
Oh, it's I thought it would be easier instead of having the individual cells for lettuce, because the lettuce is so flaky, to have it in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I sewed it kind of thick, and I'll just go through there and thin them out
Got you.
to where there'll be probably about maybe 6 plants to 9 plants per tray, and then I'll just take it all out and divvy it up in my beds over there, and I'll be able to plant it all full and thick. And I keep it in here so that way, because it's still cold outside, I could have a potential of damaging, killing the plants, so it's going to give me a head start for our future salad.
Beautiful.
We got red spinach, red lettuce, green lettuce, chard, and spinach. There's 27 things.
Is that not productive or what?
Yes, it is.
Hmm? And then, of course, no Israelite home is not complete without a foot washing station. You know, wash the saints' feet when they come in. Do y'all people out there do that? Do y'all even think about doing that? When Passover comes around, do y'all even do foot washing? That's a good question. I mean, you know, a lot of you are religious. You got the churches and everything, but they don't teach y'all nothing. Nothing at all. Yep, anyway, it's a blessing being up here, family.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Got a good thing going here. Enough to keep you busy. Ain't it nice being out of school, public school?
Yes.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Nice being out of public food system. At least up here, and you don't have to worry about no psychopath bringing out an assault weapon or that's what they call it. They all hear these pundits out there talking high-powered assault weapon, military grade, anything they can say to try to add more jelly to it, if you know what I mean.
Still
sir.
fear.
Yeah, and still fear.
And then with the homeschooling, again, what child is sitting and doing this? Has his own hoop house, has his own plants, providing food and selling food, making money.
Yeah, making money.
And he spends, you know, how many hours do you spend a day in your homeschool on average?
About extremely busy days, 6, but mostly it's like maybe 3.
3 or 4, yeah, that's about it, isn't it?
And then if you choose to be slow about it, you spend a little more time. But, you know, if he wants to knock things out, he gets it knocked out, and he gets to enjoy what he likes doing.
Then you get the interaction of being able to sell what you're able to produce
Yes, sir.
to the people out there, make some money, isn't it? Because
Yes,
then
sir.
you understand what it means. Well, you can appreciate the dollar more, not the
sir.
United States dollar. I'm talking about earning money. You know what I mean? And then it gives you, well, when you sit down at the table, it helps you enjoy the food a whole lot more too, don't it?
Oh, yeah.
You know, there's people out there in the world, they sit down at the table, their mother and father put some food out, and they, I don't want this. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that?
We eat our stuff.
Boy, my children done something like that. First of all, they would have fasted. If they didn't eat dinner, they would have fasted and ate that dinner, that breakfast in the morning. If we'd had a day or two of that, then I would put some fire on them. That's me personally, though. You know, I'm a little bit unorthodox, but, you know, old-fashioned, you know what I mean? All right.
Oh, we've had sessions.
I had good old counseling sessions. Glory to the King. And you know what's amazing? It all starts all over again when you get married and have children. Shalom, shalom.
So,